Okay, so just a quick one. We're on our way to look at a job that we've seen a few of now, and we wanted to show you. It's a 2014 Ford Custom. The owner can't turn the key in the lock, and we know what the problem is, and we're going to show you what it is so that you can sort it out properly. The key's worn, the lock's worn, and we're just in the process of cutting a fresh new key to code. So that's be the same as it was when it came out of the factory, and we're hoping that's going to turn the ignition. So here goes. Okay, so when you order a new lock for Custom from Ford, unfortunately you don't end up with a key and a lock. You end up with a bit of a jigsaw puzzle that you have to make, and Simon's in the middle of doing that at the moment. I'll just turn around so you can see him. So you get all these pieces. As you can see, it is like a jigsaw puzzle, and the key, the lock has to be built up to the individual key, and that's what Simon's doing now. Okay, so it's really windy, so I'm hoping the audio's okay. But we're at this Ford Custom. It's a problem that we're starting to see now, where the key can't turn in the ignition. Okay, so we're just going to put a bit of a. The key is absolutely rock solid, and we're going to try and see if we can force the ignition around. So the lock's absolutely knackered. Yeah, okay, so just by doing that, we've got it on, and this way we can get the lock out now. Okay, so Simon, the genius that he is, has managed to get the old ignition out, and we've got the new part there from Ford, and we just built it up like you've seen, and we're going to stick it in and get the customer up and running. Okay, so we've been here, we got a call about an hour ago, and we keep transit lock in stop now because we're finding that they're getting a bit dodgy. So it's an hour ago, got the call, cut the key, come out here and change the lock over, and he will be up and running in the next sort of 20 minutes, half hour. So if you're getting this problem, make sure, if you find that the key is starting to go a bit funny in the lock and it's difficult to turn, make sure you get it sorted early. Otherwise it means someone like us coming out and sorting the problem out instead of getting it sorted out in a garage, which is going to be obviously a lot easier. Okay, so this is the key from the video earlier where we rescued the van, and we're just going to show you where it wears. I'll try and zoom it in a bit more. There you go, that's better. So basically the key should be quite a lot higher in both of these positions here, that there, that one there, and they've been gradually worn away to a lower level. And when that happens, okay, it doesn't work at the lock properly. Let me just show you. Okay, this is the lock and the key that we took out of the job before, the van that was stuck at the petrol station. I just want to show you why we've got the problem. So we're going to take the key out, and as we saw before, all these sprung loaded levers, that's how the lock works. So when we put the old worn out key in, what you'll see is that instead of all of these being nice and flush that you can put your hand over and feel it all smooth, some of these are sticking out. So for instance, this one here, and this one here, and then these two, they are not getting withdrawn properly into the lock, and so they're sticking out and they're stopping the lock turning. So instead of doing that, it's jamming up in the channel and it won't let the lock turn. Okay, so this is how the lock works. You've got a channel here and a channel here, and these are where the levers spring into. Actually, this is a replacement lock from Ford. It's a kit that we've built up to show you, and all those levers get brought flush, if that makes sense. So that's all smooth now, and that's why the lock can turn when you put your key in it. Okay, so when we take the plug and we put it in, you'll see that it slides around quite nicely because all of the things are flush. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to take this old worn out lock plug and put it into the new lock kit as if we're going to build it up, just to show you what the problem is really. Quite tricky to get together, it's so worn out. Just give me a minute. Okay, so we've got it to turn to the off position, but now we're trying to turn it on, and the trouble we've got is that all of the levers there are poking out into the channel, and it just will not turn on at all. So this would be the same as you being in your van with your key and the lock not turning, and that's the problem you're going to get. So when you get this problem, what you might get away with, instead of having to change the lock, this is just a key we've cut to show you. It's generally, you know, it's all been cut fresh new. Now, hopefully you'll see the difference of these sticking out when we put the new fresh cut key in. Now, most of these are pretty flush. Okay, they're pretty good. Now that lock, if we put it into the ignition, that would work now. So the first thing to do is, if you're having trouble, get yourself a fresh new key. Now you can't copy off this key. It's no good going to a shop and get them to copy that, because you'll end up with a worn key. Whereas you need a key freshly cut to code. Get in contact with an auto locksmith or a Ford dealer. Get yourself a key cut to code, and hopefully that will solve your problem with the key lock not turning.